talking to the station crew if and when required throughout the course of the evening. And now we're seeing crew members gathering at the hatchway to the Soyuz MS-27 spacecraft. This will be one final opportunity for the departing crew, NASA's Johnny Kim, and Roscosmos cosmonauts Sergei Ryzhikov and Alexei Zabritsky to say farewell to the remaining crew members on board the station. You see Mike Fink of NASA, the new station commander, on the right side of your screen. Sergei Sverchkov has his back to the camera. Oleg Platonov is in front of him. And Sergei Ryzhikov shaking hands with Mike Fink. Ryzhikov had been the commander of Expedition 73 before handing the key to the spacecraft to Fink yesterday in the change of command ceremony that we will be replaying a short time from now. Here's Chris Williams of NASA. And final photos being taken as the Soyuz crew has made their way into their returning spacecraft. Once the hatches are closed on both sides of the docking interface, the Soyuz crew and the station crew will respectively conduct leak checks over the course of the next hour and a half to make sure we have a tight seal. And there goes the Prishal hatch being closed. The Soyuz hatch will be closed momentarily. Once those leak checks are complete, the vestibule, the small passageway, will be depressurized between Soyuz and Prishal in preparation for the actual physical separation of Soyuz from the Prishal node module on the Earth-facing side of the Russian segment. Sverchkov is now making sure that the Prishal node module hatch is securely sealed. And you're looking at the new station commander, Mike Fink of NASA. Kim, Zabritsky, and Ryzhikov, now on the other side of that hatchway, will be donning their Sokol launch and entry suits a short time from now, conducting leak checks of the suits themselves and communications checks, as well as ensuring that all of the Soyuz systems and cockpit controls are configured properly in advance of undocking. That is scheduled about 3 hours and 10 minutes from now.
По Москве, канале СГ-2. Повори Moscow on SG2. Суд Москвы МКС. Да, Сергей. Фаворы на связи. Moscow Station, this is Far We closed the hatch at 1:30. Could you repeat, please?
Еще раз.
Come again.
Все забрали из орбитального блока Фрабль. Форма 2314, запас пищи.
Did you take everything from the ISS to Soyuz? Yes, we did.
Фаворы, начинаем подготовку закрытия крышек ОБСУ, БОСУ по странице 29, шаг 3.2, шаг 3.2.
Let's proceed to page 29, item 3.2, closing ISS to vestibule hatches and below to vestibule hatches. And please provide running commentary. Copy and work. It's above the handle.
This is Mission Control Houston. A confirmation from the Russian flight controllers that the Soyuz hatch closed at 4:30 p.m. Central Time, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time, about 1 minute after the hatch on the Prashal node module closed. So Soyuz hatch close is complete, again at 4:30 p.m. Central, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time.
Check that the PEV valve is...
You will be hearing the Russian flight controllers call Sergei Ryzhikov and his crewmates aboard Soyuz with the call sign of Favor, spelled just like favor. That is Ryzhikov's selection for a call sign for his vehicle, which references a mountain range in Russia.
And vestibule is closed.
So with that, the hatch closing is complete following final farewells between the departing crew and the remaining crew on board the International Space Station.
Copy all, favor, continue on page 32. Copy page 32. Page 32 is complete.
Продолжайте по 33 работать.
Continue to page 33. Copy page 33.
This is Mission Control in Houston with the hatch closing now complete on the Soyuz MS-27. It's probably a good moment here to go back in time to Sunday morning when the crew members gathered in the Kibo module of the International Space Station for a traditional change of command ceremony in which Roscosmos cosmonaut Sergei Ryzhikov handed over command of the International Space Station to NASA's Mike Fink. Let's take a look at the replay of yesterday's change of command ceremony.
Yes, we are ready for the event. Thank you. Dear friends and colleagues, Expedition 73 on ISS is coming to the end. We spent 8 amazing months on board station, and we complete flight program. We celebrated many significant dates and events, starting from Easter, then 80th anniversary of Great Victory, the 50th anniversary of first international space flight under Apollo-Soyuz program, and the 25 years of flying ISS on manned mode. All these times, our crew has been working as a great team, friendly team, everyone was shown best example, best qualities to achieve a common result. And we are happy to be a part of this great team. We are being replaced by guys who also well known, and we confident that the work on the station will continue on the best traditions. We know Michael, he's so experienced, and according to the tradition, I would like to say thank you all ground support team, our relatives, friends, and the colleagues in training and control centers around the world. And let's start handover and perform the tradition. I'm going to give Michael the crew from station. Please keep it. Keep yourself, your crew on station. We need it. And may I hand over microphone to Michael King. Oh, Michael King, sorry.
Sergei Nikolaevich, thank you. Thank you for your leadership, your professionalism, and thank you to you and to Jonny and Alexei for bringing out the best of the rest of our crew. Not just in the friendly nature of working together as we have. This has been a great crew altogether, but also in how we've worked really well with our friends on the ground. And so thank you to the ground, all the ground teams in Moscow and Houston and Huntsville and Scuba and Munich for all of your great support for this Expedition 73. For Expedition 74, my goals are simple for the crew is that we take care of each other, we take care of this great international space station, and we continue working well with our ground teams. We would like to show this example of what humans have been doing aboard the International Space Station, working together for these past 25 years. And with that, it's a big honor. I'm going to count on all of you for your kind support, but I accept the command of the International Space Station, and thank you for your trust. And now, I'm commander, and my first thing to do is to celebrate something. Today is the anniversary, 60th anniversary of Gemini 7. And that was a big deal for the American space program. They were going to go on a really long duration mission of 14 days. And amongst us here, we have a man who's flown for 600 days in space. And Sergei Nikolaevich, I would like to present on behalf of all of your friends, your family on board, the 600-day patch. Congratulations. You stand very few humans. You float as very few humans for having such experience. I look up to you, and I think we all very much appreciate everything that you have shown us along the way. Thank you very much.
And if you don't mind,
Sergei, пожалуйста.
I forget the unofficial sign of your commander. It's a crown. So would you like?
Thank you very much. I'd like to pass over the microphone to our newest crewmates and work our way to Jonny and Alexei at the end. These are really emotional times for all of us. It's our official, not goodbye, but dos vidanias.
Sergey, Alexei, Johnny, it's been a real privilege flying with you. We got to know you guys as backups, and it's been wonderful spending this time here on the ISS with you. You guys have set an example for how we want to complete the rest of our expedition. So thank you and safe travels.
You guys.
Что я могу сказать? Я могу сказать вам только хорошая работа и встретимся в скором будущем на Земле.
And we're looking forward to working with such an amazing team. But for those guys who are coming back home, we know you as an excellent crew, and we waved your goodbye on Baikonur launchpad, and we saw you roaring into space, and now we have you here for a short period of time, just handover, and we're happy having you here safe and sound, passing all the entire expedition on a very high level, and we are being we will watching you coming back home, expecting your safe landing, and you know, expedition is not over until you are home. So we will wait your you being home with your relatives, families, and you know, your friends. So it was an honor to fly with you guys. Thank you so much.
And then Kimia and Zina.
Sergey-san, thank you very much for your great leadership. And Alexei-san, Johnny-san, I'm so happy to working with you. You guys actually showed us very great example and set great culture. So we're gonna actually take over and follow that example. I feel a little bit, feels a little bit sad, but yeah. I just want to say thank you very much. Спасибо. Безопасного пути.
Johnny, my classmate, my friend, we interviewed together. It's just unbelievable to share this with you. Thank you so much to all of you. It's going to be so hard to say goodbye, but I'm excited for this chapter ahead. And Mike, I know you're going to be excellent as our station commander. We are in good hands.
Sergey, Johnny, and Alexei, thank you very much for working together. It was incredible time for everybody, and especially for me. And we did great work on the station. And I would like to wish you a safety trip to home and soft landing. And thank you for everything. And Michael, let me congratulate you with new commander of ISS and your most experienced astronaut on the ISS. And Sergey, the same words, congratulate you with 600 days on space. And now I'm going to pass microphone to Mike.
Mm-hmm. And we will give it to Alexeychka. Let's go, Shki.
Let's go, Shki. Thank you so much, guys. I'm so proud to be part of this space friends, space family on board the ISS, and I'm happy to be with you during these 8 months. I have not enough words for explain my feeling, but I hope we continue our friendship
together on the ground. And I want to say to Expedition 74, have a good flight, and I will miss you. Thank you all MCCs for support, and I so proud to be part of this expedition and to be part of ISS mission. Thank you so much.
Well said, Alexei. To my friends and brothers and sisters, we've done some amazing science. We've done a lot of memorable missions, but what I think I'm going to remember most is the bond that we shared together. And after having spent 8 months in space, I firmly believe that the greatest quality of an astronaut and a human is not technical competence or loyalty or any of the myriad other things that we like to ascribe to astronauts. It's love. I've said this before, and I firmly believe that love is the greatest thing an astronaut can have for each other and for the people that they work with and for our lovely planet. And I think that's what we accomplished here, is that we always gave each other grace and had so much love for each other and for the ground, for everyone that supports us. And I think that is what makes space exploration possible and human. And that was only possible because of the people on board. Sergey, thank you for your excellent leadership and for allowing us to live and lead our lives with love. And Mike, I know the crew is in good hands, because after getting to know you over the last 4 months, my brother, not only are you technically competent and have a lot of integrity, but most importantly, you have a lot of love in your heart for other people. And we're going to miss you a lot, and we look forward to seeing you back on the ground.
Well said, everybody. Shall we conclude the event? Okay. Houston, I think that concludes the event.
And we're back live. That was a replay of Sunday morning's change of command ceremony, in which Mike Fink of NASA took over command of the International Space Station from Sergei Ryzhikov, who had been the Expedition 73 commander. Meanwhile, on board, you're looking at the Soyuz MS-27 in the center of your screen, attached to the Prishal node module. Undocking is scheduled about 2 hours and 50 minutes from now. The 3 departing crew members, NASA's Jonny Kim, Ryzhikov, and Alexei Zabritsky of Roscosmos, are aboard Soyuz hatch. Both hatches have been closed on both sides of the docking interface. The Soyuz hatch closing at 4:30 p.m. Central Time, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time, as the 3 departing crew members are now preparing to conduct leak checks on their side of the docking interface, as is the station crew on the Prishal side of the docking interface. That will lead to the depressurization of the passageway between the 2 spacecraft and the eventual undocking itself, that is scheduled at 7:41 and 30 seconds p.m. Central Time, 8:41 and 30 seconds p.m. Eastern Time. By the way, the reference in the change of command ceremony that Mike Fink made in honoring Gemini 7, that was the mission of Frank Borman and Jim Lovell 60 years ago, which at the time was the longest human space flight in history at 14 days. Fink contrasting that with Ryzhikov, who tonight comes home with 603 days in space on his 3 space flights. With that, we'll wrap up our first broadcast of the night and point you to our undocking coverage that begins at 7:15 p.m. Central, 8:15 p.m. Eastern Time, and later this evening, our landing coverage itself with deorbit and landing that will begin at 9:30 p.m. Central, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time. The landing of Soyuz MS-27 on the steppe of Kazakhstan scheduled at 11:03 and 55 seconds p.m. Central Time, 12:03 and 55 seconds a.m. Eastern Time on Tuesday, which will be 10:03 and 55 seconds a.m. at the landing site on the steppe of Kazakhstan, some 91 miles to the southeast of the staging city of Zhezkazgan. So we'll see you back here in a couple of hours for the undocking coverage as the stage is set for the departure of Jonny Kim, Sergei Ryzhikov, and Alexei Zabritsky from the International Space Station. Thanks for tuning in. For now, this is Mission Control in Houston.